Hello and welcome to River of Screams, because what the internet needs now is another fat dickhead talking about horror films. The film I'm going to talk about today is a film from 2009 called Amer. It was written and directed by Hélène Cavler and Bruno Fazzani and is an elaborate homage to the giallo. But without becoming an actual giallo, because what it does is to distill the giallo into three different types. The first part is done like a Mario Bava film from the very late 60s, so if you imagine the killer schemes that you saw in Black Sabbath, only this time about a girl whose grandmother has died and she's just stalking around this gothic house in these green gels, lit up absolutely incredibly. The second part is her as a teenager going to the shops with her mother and encountering the sexual attraction of this group of biker boys who are hanging around. Again, there's no real sexual activity in the film, it's all purely suggested, it's all about the flirtation of their body. But in the final part it becomes what we familiarise with giallo, such as the work of Dario Argento. It's a proper blood, leather and razor blades kind of film. I should point out there's no dialogue in the film at all, which for some people was a real turn off, but in this case I think it really plays well to the strengths of the filmmakers having expressed themselves entirely through visuals and sound without having to rely on dialogue to explain everything that's happening. This also alleviates any sense of narrative, so that way you're just experiencing the key moments from this young woman's life, but spread over 90 minutes. Another of the film's key strengths is the soundtrack, which features a total smorgasbord of giallo soundtracks from the 60s and 70s, but in a new interpretation of Amer. If you are a giallo fan, you'll be cross-checking every single musical score you recognise. Ancher Bay UK released a film in the UK, and they have done a stellar job with their blu-ray. The transfer might not be entirely clean, but then it is preserving the film look of that 70s giallo format. The directors know how to create a really atmospheric audio track, and it's no surprise that Ancher Bay UK have really stepped up when delivering this 5.1 DTS HDMA master track. It is absolutely astonishing, and you'll be cranking up like a crazy person to get the full atmospheric effect of this film. We also get a surprisingly strong selection of extras, given it is such a low budget niche film. We have a range of short films from the two directors, which shows a substantial maturity of their work, but each one of them, even the very earliest, is still so good. You can tell that this couple is going to have a major effect on European horror cinema. At the Glasgow Film Festival, where this premiered in Britain, the directors were there in person, and their English skills, although better than my Flemish, are still not to scratch, so it's no surprise there's not an audio commentary on its track. It also preserves an air of mystery about the film, which I think really kind of sells it. One of the cool things Ancher Bay's done is that you have a reversible sleeve. So on the front you have the generic, kind of commercial-ish looking Amer cover, and on the back you get a really cool lips and razor blades, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's the one I use. On the whole though, I cannot recommend this home video release enough. It's an absolutely phenomenal film, and the extras you'll be poring over for days. The future of this filmmaking couple is looking even stronger. Their second film, The Strange Colour of Your Body's Tears, may have polarised some in treating it with a narrative before totally losing it last third, but to me it just shows natural progression as well as holding on to the key skills that made them such fine directors with their debut feature. Amer is out from Ancher Bay UK in Britain, cheapest chips on Amazon, so please check it out.